guys.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, the love is just over. Alright, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me get started, please. Jesus.
All right, welcome to the very first pilot
of Garage Gossip.
I am your boy Corn.
And I am your man Toose.
And we are here in the garage, excited to bring you the second episode of Garage Gossip. Oh yeah, I know this is my favorite part of the week, including the weekend, which is rare for some people, but real excited to be here as usual. This is the very first interactive late night talk show. Yeah, interactive talk show. That's what I finally branded us as.
Isn't Jimmy Fallon interactive?
How? Is he asking people to come guest star on his show?
Yeah.
Moving on.
I hate this shirt. The pockets and the lines, and it's just not very flattering.
It doesn't look purple. When I said purple, I meant...
I don't have that kind of purple though.
Well, we need to choreograph a little bit better.
God, it says lavender. It's a shade of purple.
With the very first segment of today's episode, we're bringing this to you. It's a new one. Not what we did last time. We're calling it The Pulse.
Kids are excited about it.
How you doing?
Kids are excited.
I was going to do the pulse like this. I don't know why this gesture comes to mind when I say pulse. But the pulse, you know, we had a very, very successful first episode. A lot of good feedback. Zero negative feedback. Like nobody, nobody disliked it. A lot of people, like, we just were overwhelmed with
the ratio is 100% to 0% likes to dislikes. Honestly,
it's you know, I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, but I don't know why I wasn't expecting it, because it was so quacking good.
So quacking good. So raw. So real.
Oh man. But the pulse is where we read some of those positive comments. So you got the comments.
We
right
do.
Here. Some of these were on Twitter, but they misspelled the hashtag. They unfortunately used the ampersand.
Okay.
And
but you found it.
I did find them. Okay. So, you know, if you go on Twitter and you're looking at our hashtag, you're not going to find these. We are on Twitter, so that's at Garage Gossip TC. So if you want to tweet to us there or use the hashtag no ampersand, I'm coming at you. Don't use the ampersand this time.
Just to piggyback off of that a little bit, we also do have an Instagram now as well. So find us on Instagram, find us on Twitter.
At NoHomo69 says, I've never been so in love with two good-looking dudes.
Oh,
that's one of my favorite ones. I like that.
That's very nice.
Nigel Born Theory says, it's a smashing good time.
Sounds copyrighted.
Taco Turtle says, dude on the left makes me want to buy more garages.
Who's on the left though, technically?
I don't know. I mean, our left is left.
Me. His left is you.
Maybe both.
Which one of us makes you want to buy more garages?
Taco Turtle, let us know. Some of these actually came from published journals.
Really?
And news articles and the like. So Arnold from the Northwestern Times says, Toose Corn revolutionized YouTube in a fashion both physically attractive and undeniably fresh AF. Their witty banter coupled with their fiery laughter is a recipe for everything and all positive outcomes except failure and disaster. That's a good review.
Thank you.
I don't know who reads the Northwestern Times though. The Shallot, which is a local journal, says, we're still wondering how the hell Steve Harvey hasn't talked about these guys yet. Toose Corn asked the question, what more could I possibly need in my life right now?
Wow.
Damn! Is that a good thing though?
It's tough.
Some guy says, if Toose Corn were a Okay. Some guy says, if Toose Corn were a seasoning, perhaps the kind you use only during the holiday season, I would move to the North Pole. They're just overwhelmed. I'm just overwhelmed with love and just
incredible.
The last one I got here, one of my favorites, Bread Boy says, if Toose Corn came in a jam jar, I would spread that goodness all over my toast. So, Bread Boy, I know what you mean, Bread Boy. That's just the best compliment I've ever gotten in my life outside of Garage Gossip, and it really means a lot to us. So again, share your comments at Garage Gossip TC on Twitter or Instagram. Use that hashtag you know all about. Let us know, and next time we'll be reading the same pulse.
This is still gonna be an old segment. This one's called Thoughts with Toose.
You know, I didn't read one of the comments, but someone said it should be called Toose on a Tantrum.
Toose on a tantrum. I
It's
like
got
that.
a nice ring to it. I don't know what you like. Let us know what you like.
So the Colin Kaepernick thing, I said I wasn't going to cover it. And mainly, I wasn't going to do it, like I said last week. But with recent events happening in the United States, I felt a need to return to it. If you haven't heard of the North Dakota situation, have you heard of the North Dakota situation?
Zoinks!
Yes.
Okay. Oh no!
The pipeline issue.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, basically, huge oil company. This is all on the fly. Okay, so I wish I had all this information in front of me so I can give you exact information, and everything. I'm sorry I can't, but this is just kind of off the head. So this deals with an oil company wanting to drill a 1,000+ mile pipeline through North Dakota. Now, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe in North Dakota is a native tribe who have been there for years, for dozens. Their history goes back, their culture goes back, their traditions go back. So the thing here is, the thing that bothers me the most, I think, is the little amount of media coverage that we have on this issue as compared to the Colin Kaepernick issue.
Okay.
It seems like this might sound a little conspiracist, but it seems like whenever there's this little issue in the United States, the media likes to blow it up, and blow it up to the point where they don't cover anything else. So they put everything else that you don't want to hear about, or that they don't want you to hear about, off to the side, such as the Standing Rock Sioux tribe fighting this oil company on their pipeline. I mean, this pipeline is sending out essentially guards of sorts with dogs, and they're setting these dogs out on these people, and it really looks like a scene from Birmingham in 1963. And essentially the land they're protecting is essentially just one big graveyard of their ancestors. Let's put it into perspective. Let's say this oil company decides to go to Pennsylvania and build a pipeline through the site of Flight 93. The outrage would be absolutely incredible. Every single person on Facebook would, I can't say every single person, every single person who cares about news when it's only on Facebook would share on Facebook of this terrible event happening and this oil company putting this pipeline through such a memorial that lies there because of pretty much the most significant event in the United States in the 21st century. I would argue 9/11 is probably right at the very top of most significant events. And there would be no chance in hell that a company would be able to throw a pipeline through that memorial, let alone any other memorial you can think of in the United States. But it's okay because these people aren't white? Is that the idea? Is that what I'm feeling? Is that what is that what I'm getting at? Is it such still like such an old Eurocentric view of the world, such a Western white world perspective that we even see it, with terrorist attacks in Europe. Paris gets hit by terrorists. Everyone blows up here. But Turkey gets attacked by terrorists and we stay quiet. Maybe it's because they're not white. Maybe it's because we don't care. Because they're not white.
I have a Corn comment for your Toose thought that, unlike last time where I disagreed with you heavily on your thought, I think you have some. I agree with you on this. Like me not knowing about the stuff in North Dakota, it pretty much proves your point that the media is not really covering it as real as they should.
Right.
I like that idea because. And maybe it's on us because
that's what I was about to say. And it's also on us because we can't take everything that's fed to us with a spoon and take it as what it is. We have to do our own researching. We have to do our own media siphoning to make sure that we're getting the sources that we want to get, we're getting the stories that we want to hear about, and not let them, the media, I don't know, them seems like it's such a big construct, but to not let the media guide the way that we think, that's dangerous. Because once everyone starts thinking the same way, that's it. It's like the streets of Berlin in 1942. You got everyone thinking one way, and it's
scary to think about.
It is scary.
You're right, and it's like the media is only trying to make that money. So they're going to put out there what the people want to hear.
Exactly. And what's most important was the Colin Kaepernick situation. That's what they got the most money off of. When in reality, 90% of American households that watch any kind of football, I guarantee you, they don't stand during the national anthem. They're probably sipping on beer and stuffing their mouth with nachos while the national anthem is being sung. And yet, we're criticizing this man for doing something greater than he is. He's not doing it for himself. He's doing it for a greater purpose than what he is as a person, what he is as a football player. Without going too much further into the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, that's a thought for another day. Maybe that day has already passed. I know you would want that day to pass. That was Thoughts with Toose, or Toose on a Tantrum. Actually, I do like Toose on a Tantrum. Seeing how I reacted during this whole thing, I might decide to call it Toose on a Tantrum.
I love it.
We're gonna move on to the next thing here.
Do you know what's on the calendar for today?
Garage gossip?
No, it's time for Duck of the Day.
Duck of the Day.
You're out of control.
No, I know Twitter sometimes. That's a good duck. Oh, that's a good duck. That's a good duck. So for today's duck, on September 8th, 2016, we got a duck coming at you.
Really coming at you.
Really trying, and I don't think that's a duck. You know, it's at an angle where it, you know, could be a torpedo, could be a dog. Its bill looks
It's like a buffalo, maybe.
I've never seen a duck at this angle. It just blows my mind. It's like, it almost looks like it's like splattered on the ground or something, and it's like quacking.
Just the head is just plastered on
That's
there.
unbelievable. It's just one big glob of duck.
It looks CGI almost, like it's just not even real.
Looks like it doesn't look real. It looks like it's angry too. It looks like I've never seen a duck in that position.
Maybe he doesn't want to be on this show.
Maybe it didn't want to be photographed. I wonder what happened to the photographer of this duck. Maybe that duck just went and just.
It got posted, so he must have survived. But he could have
Must have
been
survived.
seriously hurt.
Yeah, must have took some damage. Jeez. And you know what? I'm feeling a little saucy today. Let's bring you 2 ducks for the day. Bonus duck.
Whoa.
Bonus duck.
2 ducks for the second episode? Okay.
Oh, I don't know if we can keep up with
We're
that.
not going to keep up with that, but this is just special. This is a
2
treat.
ducks. So this second duck we're bringing you, another good duck. Real cute duck. I think it's a baby duck. It's quacking cute.
Ducklet.
It's just, I would call it a ducklet, but if you look a little closer, zoom in on that duck. Do you see that? Look at its bill.
Oh, wow.
It looks like the bill has an eye.
It really does.
I don't know, is that their nose? Stroll? But it's like, if you just look at the bill and not the head of the duck, it looks like some sort of serpent. Some sort of...
No, yeah, I see it.
That's creepy.
That is creepy.
It's creeping me out. I looked at this duck a couple days ago, and I was like, oh my god. And if you look at both of the eyes of the duck, or the real eye and the thing that looks like an eye, and you think of it like a human face,
And
that's all messed up, man. That's all messed up.
No, this is the mouth. The black. The space.
Oh.
You see it?
That's weird. I don't like that.
we're gonna cut the
baby
duck.
That's a weird picture. So we brought you an unorthodox picture of a duck, and then a quirky, kind of creepy picture of a duck. So good variety.
Good contrast, yeah. Good contrast.
And that's been Duck of the Day. Again, you snap a pic of that duck, you send it to me. That's always the rule, though.
At Garage Gossip TC.
Ampersand.
It rhymed. It went so well together. Do you smell that, Corn?
No, that's
you
the
don't. Not quite yet, because no smell can prepare you for the concoction we are about to make, because it's Toose's treat. Now this segment, I was thinking about this while I was sitting in school and thinking about how badly I wanted to eat because I was so hungry. And what I came up with was, after long days of work,
Right.
a long day of school, or work whenever I do that,
Right.
I want to come home and make something. So Toose's treat is going to be a spin on making yourself food. What's going to happen here is Corn is going to go into the kitchen. Corn is going to pick maybe 5 to 6 items that he's going to throw into a blender. He's not going to tell me what they are. He's going to come back, and I'm going to try it. I take one sip of Corn's concoction, and And then I have to try and
Corn's
guess.
concoction.
I have to try and guess what he put inside the concoction.
Oh my goodness.
And then if I get them all right, he has to try it as well.
That's a...
So,
Are we really going to do this?
we're really gonna do this. So, apologize about all the lighting. We had to sort of improvise.
You know, we ran out of daylight.
We did.
Let's say sometimes do that in a day. You know, I'm like, but it's not, you know, it's not anything out of the ordinary. You could probably guess some of them just by smelling, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know, you get, you,
Right,
that's
right.
fine, that's fine. But yeah, that's the game. If he guesses all 5 of them correctly, then it's yeah, boy.
I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, it's just some goopy stuff.
Yeah, it honestly looks like
Ugh.
puke. So I'm gonna actually kick it off by saying carrots are an ingredient.
Carrots is one of the 5 ingredients.
Carrots.
You could tell by the coloration of the liquid.
The smell. It's very carrot
The
smell.
smell, and I'm sure there's some
Scented,
carrot
scented.
shreds in there as well.
Okay, so here goes.
Now, don't drink all of it.
No, just
Not
a
even-
sip.
Yeah, a sip. Okay. Oh God. Oh God, that's grody. You okay? Is that good?
It's actually not bad.
Are you serious?
It's not like I wouldn't drink it, but it's
It just
tolerable.
looks disgusting as hell. As a quack.
Okay, it's kind of bad.
Why did you do it again?
Okay, apple,
You get 3 incorrect guesses. That was one of them.
carrot.
Carrot is one of the 5.
What's the red? Tomato.
1 strike. Tomato is the one of the other 4 ingredients.
5. Oh, one of the 4 left.
Come on, get with it.
Okay.
Did that kill some brain cells? How about
Celery.
drink it again? That is one of the 5 ingredients. 1 strike.
A plum.
No, plum is not in there. No plum. So you have 1 strike left. 2 more ingredients to guess. Ah! Stop it! I don't think you're gonna get him.
The donut.
No! Yes!
The apple,
pumpkin spice.
Apple cider.
Yeah, the
Apple cider donuts.
That is the 4th.
Oh! How many did you put in there?
Like 3.
Holy!
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I tasted it there.
Stop dipping your tongue in it.
I need to know. I need to get it right. I want you to
I
take
don't
it so
think-
bad.
The other one is a hint. It's just a little hint.
A little hint.
A little hint. Starts with a C.
Is it of a spice?
It is a drop.
A drop of C.
A drop of C.
Drop of cinnamon.
No. That is the 3rd strike.
No!
You had 1 left. Would it help you if I said your mom gave it to me?
My mom helped you?
I was lost.
She just sabotaged me.
It's,
Cumin.
no. Chainin.
Chives?
Chainin.
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 Chainin? Cayenne? I think. Cayenne?
Yes.
Do you want to take a drink of it anyway?
Yes.
Yeah, what a good
Celebratory
sport.
drink.
What
huh?
a good sport.
Drink up. Oh! Oh, that's disgusting. It's chewable?
Oh! 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 Oh!
That's gross. Why did you ever think you liked that? Instantly, it's just celery and
It
pumpkin
wasn't
and
that
apple
bad. Now I
cider.
look like a freak.
Oh, God. If you want to try some, don't.
You have the ingredients right in front of you.
Oh,
You know what to do at
God.
home. Definitely what I needed after a long day of school. So, thanks, Corn, for this
You're
concoction.
welcome. So when you see Corn in the corner, you know what time it is. It's time for Corn's Corner. The segment where I read your tweets, read your fan mail, and if you have a question, I am your man for the advice giving. And today, you know, we got a lot of fan mail and tweets came in from last Corn's Corner. It was a big hit. But the one I want to speak to for this segment comes from Walter W. Walter, a good friend of mine, old friend, avid QVC watcher and buyer. Walter tweets to me, Corn, will I ever sell my house and live my dream of moving myself and the kids out to Kalamazoo, Michigan? Walter, the answer is no. You won't, and I'll tell you why, Walter. I think one of the biggest challenges in life is, answering the question, what am I doing with my life? I think that's a pretty basic one that a lot of people are quick to answer. A lot of people are worried to get answered. And I think the root of all that is just being happy. If you go your whole life being happy, whatever that means to you, as long as it's legally allowed, I guess. As long as you're happy and as long as that happiness is true and honest to you, then you're succeeding in life. And that's what I've always believed in, and that's what my measurement of success has always been. Are you happy? And if you can honestly answer that positively, then yes, then you're succeeding and you're doing a good job. Walter will never move out to Michigan, Kalamazoo, Michigan, because I really don't think he lives by that standard. I think he's a grumpy old man, one that has been so focused on moving his kids out of Kalamazoo that he doesn't ask them if they want to move out. I think one of them's 34 now, still living at home, and doesn't really talk to his kids that much. He's divorced, and hasn't gotten out to the dating scene in a long time. So a guy that just kind of doesn't succeed because he's not trying to succeed, and he doesn't ask himself, am I happy? I think he's just worried about calling QVC. And Walter, you won't really get anywhere in life unless you realize what it means for you to be happy. If that's moving to Kalamazoo, then try to move to Kalamazoo. If being happy means spending more time with your kids, then be with your kids. Stop talking such a big game and actually do it. I don't believe in karma as much as just sheer dumb luck. But I really do think that to a certain degree you get out what you put into this world. So, Walter, I want you to try a little bit more and ask yourself, are you happy? And do you really need to move out to Kalamazoo? Are you happy just watching QVC all day? This has been Corn, and this is my corner.
Thanks for the lovely Corn's Corner.
Oh,
again,
anytime.
Actually, I think that is my favorite segment because I get to see a side of you that I think the world needs to see more of.
I like doing it. I'm kind of quirky a lot, but I like getting serious.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
And so we're gonna shy away from the seriousness that we've had a lot of serious issues so far.
As we should.
One more than last time. So that's a couple. So this is a new segment brought to you by Toose. It's called Throwback Tuesday, and this little album here is full of magnificent pictures of my youth. And what this segment is we go and dive into this book and pick one picture to talk about. Yeah. Let's open up the Book of Toose. And okay, so we're gonna go with this one here. Lovely picture. This is at the old house.
The old house? Okay.
This is what were you gonna say?
Well, you've grown a lot. How old were you here?
13. 12, 13, yeah. So it's 12 or 13 years old here. Pictured with my grandmother. She came to the United States for a couple months because she lives in Poland. And this was at the old house. And in the background, you can even see a picture of me and my sister. Tooseception in full southern mountain Poland get-up gear holding dogs. So good thing you can't see that one. But I think this is Easter. I'm holding an Easter basket. Okay. And I'm rocking this sexy gray short sleeve / long sleeve. It's almost like a baseball tee buttoned up. And a puka shell. Is that what a puka shell necklace? Those like
I do
from back in the day, like the Abercrombie and
your
Fitch
fashion
necklaces.
sense hasn't changed.
Excuse me. We'll find out about that next week with khakis with drawstrings that aren't tied. They just kind of sit down my thighs. And my grandmother actually looks very lovely here. Her outfit is actually a lot nicer than mine is. It's not the case anymore. Sorry, Grams. I don't know if you'll even understand this, but maybe someone will translate it to you in Poland there. Overall, pretty embarrassing picture, I must say.
I would absolutely agree.
Pretty chubby. I did have a chubby face. I'm still trying to fully recover from the effects of that. just I'm snarling. It looks like.
It looks like.
I don't know if
yeah,
I'm smiling
it's
or if I'm
it's an attempt to smile, but
like I hate being here.
I want to get inside that Toose's head. Like, what is your voice drop at this point? Is it high pitched?
I wish I could tell you. I feel like I've always sounded like this.
I've
I've
if that voice came out of this boy, I would be creeped out, to be honest. Like, what are you?
So maybe that's why no one liked me back then. Maybe they were just creeped out by the voice.
Maybe you were ahead of your time, ahead of your years.
I think it's finally caught up though. I think I'm okay now.
Looking at this picture, I don't mean any harm to you, Toose, but it's definitely see the evolution. Definitely see the evolution. From a little caterpie to a butterfree.
Oh, thank you.
But no, terrible picture. Absolutely terrible picture.
Glad I grew some hair. So that has been Throwback Tuesday. Thank you, Corn, for enjoying these pictures with this one picture. I think this segment will be coming back quite a bit. All right, guys. So we are finally done with all our segments again. So now we are.
What a shame!
What a damn shame. Maybe if our segments were shorter, we could do more of them. But I think I like the 6 segments with the time that we have.
I think we got good content too.
We have very good content. Mm-hmm. And so now you know what time it is. It's time for our special guest. And once again, we're unable to bring anyone in.
And that's your fault.
You know who you are.
If you want to be here, right between the Corn and the Toose, right between the
Toose
here and the Corn, then you tell us, and you come, and we're gonna do it, man. We really want a live guest.
We will take anyone and everyone.
If we don't have a guest, we call the guest.
Right.
They don't know we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them.
That's what I was trying to get at. We don't have one here, so we're gonna randomly call someone. We're gonna call Kam Newton. Kam Newton made an appearance on last week's show by word of mouth, by my mouth, by my words. And yeah, let's give Kam Newton
a call. Stop.
Kam Newton. What can we say about Kam Newton? I have known her for 4 or 5 years. I think you've known her longer than I have.
I've known her for 8 or so.
8 or so years. Yeah. Even though I haven't known her for a very long time, I would like to say that we are on very good terms with each other. I'd consider us good friends. She has an awesome taste in movies and music, and I respect her for that. And she does amazing nail work. So that's what I have to say about her.
Awesome. I always liked Kam, except when I found out she doesn't like pugs. That really
and that just boosted her up so much more for me.
But that's okay.
So we're gonna give Super Kam a call.
Hello.
Hi, is this Kam Newton?
It is Kam Newton. Hi.
Hi.
This is, famous football quarterback Kam Newton.
That you kind of have a game going on right now, but I'm surprised you answered. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for taking the call, Kam.
Thanks for answering, not calling. We're calling. But this is Toose Corn, Kam. Do you have a couple minutes to spare?
Yeah, I've got a couple minutes. I'm in the middle of a of a football game right now, but yeah.
No, we'll be brief, Kam. But
all right, sounds good.
Kam, this is Corn. Toose just told me that. Hi, Kam. Toose just told me you do awesome nail work. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on that? As far as
I do what now?
Awesome nail work.
Nail.
I do. Actually, I'm doing nails for a wedding as we speak.
Like right now.
During the football game.
Right now.
During
real time. That's my football game right now.
That's incredible.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Kam. So we're just gonna, like we said, we're gonna keep it brief. Gonna give you a couple questions. Gonna go over what we went over in the show today. So are you aware of the North Dakota situation that's going on with the pipelines?
I'm aware.
Do you have enough? Do you want to say anything about that? Do you have enough knowledge? Do you know about?
I don't have enough information to form a valid opinion. All I know is that it's bad.
Okay, so
that's more than I knew, Kam. I'll be honest.
That's fair. I mean, I don't expect everyone to know everything. Like I said earlier in the show, Kam, this is a topic that's kind of being suppressed by the media. So it's kind of eye-opening to see that people don't really know about it. So it's good and bad.
I take it you saw our very first pilot, right?
I did. I saw the entire thing.
Wow.
Any raving reviews that you like to share with the people?
No, it sucks.
Oh, so the truth comes out.
I'm just kidding.
I learned that you don't like pugs.
And I liked the shout out. You know what I hate?
What?
Bugs?
Yeah.
Yes! I love Kam.
Yeah, That's okay. That's all right.
It's a personal opinion. I'm really sorry.
No, that's fair, Cam. I just don't agree with it.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
At the Super Bowl.
Again.
Okay. You Carolina Jaguar fans out there, you be ready. Cam has just spoken to you about the future of your team's success. I like that, Cam.
What's the team I play for?
Bold statement, Cam.
The Carolina
Bold
Jaguars.
statement, Cam. And Cam, just to piggyback off that, in my Corn's Corner segment today, I talked about success and happiness. When in your life did you really decide that you wanted to play pro football? And when did you really decide that that was going to bring you happiness?
And by pro football, we also mean nails.
And pro nails.
Pro nails.
It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I was nervous.
Okay. So you weren't at a young age, you were
Pretty well developed.
right.
Yeah.
All right, excellent.
Do you see yourself continuing in this path? Do you enjoy what you do? Cam?
That's a good answer. Well, Cam, it was a pleasure talking to you. We
Talking to you. Thanks for calling me. I'm a big fan.
What the hell just
thank you,
happened?
Cam. We'll be speaking to you real soon.
Good luck in your game out there.
Okay, alright. I love both of you. Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye bye.
Oh, what a great Cam.
What a great Cam.
What a great Cam.
Oh boy.
I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
That was weird.
Oh.
It just
We want
disappeared.
you here. If you want to be a guest, let us know.
Let us know.
We would love to have you.
We honestly, it might sound like we're just saying that. We're not just saying that. We want to meet new people. We want to talk about new things. We want to talk about serious things, about funny things, about things in the middle. We want to talk about everything. So just tell us,
You know the
Just,
hashtag
hey.
Garage Gossip TC.
Exactly, Garage Gossip TC. So, you guys, it's been a pleasure. This second episode has been just as fun as the first one. I think we have some awesome content in this one.
Absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to the very first third pilot, the very first fourth pilot, and the rest after
In the
that.
very first year, among many years. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram, both at Garage Gossip TC, or even on Facebook. Just hashtags get around.
We'll
Corn
find
was
it.
able to find plenty of hashtags.
We'll find it if you ampersand it or not, people.
That's true. That's
But once
true.
again, we love you and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you very much. Once again, I've been Toose and I've been here.
And I've been Corn the entire
time.
all time.
And we will be choosing Corn next time. And I gotta stop saying that.
And until then,
Take it easy.
it was nice
breezy,
to have you.
Easy. Corny.
Until then,
catch us
I've
next
been
week.
Toose. He's been
Corn the whole
Corn
time.
the entire time. And
Next week, same time, same place. This garage
next week,
will be here.
until then,
We've gotta cut this.
it's been
already.
nice.